I'm actually considering getting rid of my Spotify because I haven't been listening to it a lot. I'm paying every month, and I'm like, man, is it worth it? Because when I listen, I now have accumulated enough.
You need an extra subscription for the podcast also.
I'm not even putting this podcast on Spotify yet, which I have to start.
No, but I mean to listen to, let's say, Joe Rogan or Joe Rogan. Because Joe Rogan is on the 1st of December going to Spotify exclusively, I think.
No, you're right. Yeah. Fuck, guess I'm staying. Fuck you, Joe Rogan, for making me stay. I don't know if it's just me being like conservative, but the new stuff, I told you this before, I appreciate, now I'm looking at all of the old stuff now, like I just found this rare wine. Because it's discontinued. It's like the best sneaker ever got discontinued, and they started making a new sneaker, but it's not as good as the old sneaker. So you want to dig to buy the old sneaker somewhere that they got discontinued, so they're limited edition. Does that make sense?
But the old YouTube videos will stay available, right?
I think all the full length podcasts are gone from YouTube, but I think the clips will stay.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, no, we have to go to Spotify. The thing is, what bothers me about, Spotify doesn't have a comment section.
That's huge. Yeah.
Dude, I'm wondering, I mean, who am I to tell Joe Rogan? Like, clearly he knows, but I'm wondering, though, if he understands the magnitude, the importance of the comment section in his channel. Like, his comment section is like its own Reddit. Yeah. It's like it has a life of its own,
and you can learn a lot from the people putting their opinions on there.
It's amazing.
And sometimes it's just random shit. Because I've also seen young people talking like YouTube comments. Like, That occurs a lot.
It does, man.
Like these funny comments they are all making on their YouTube videos.
It does.
Young people are just talking like that in general now.
It does.
It's super weird.
It's weird. But I remember then when I was 18, I used to say to my friend, we would say lol. Yeah. We did it like laughing out loud, LOL. Yeah. In Dutch, you say lol, and we used to say that. What do you think my dad thought when I said lol? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, but we did that. We said lol. So it's like we even said roffle, like ROFL, rolling over the floor laughing. We said roffle. It's like, so it's.
That's part of being young.
It's part of being
young. Language, right?
But back to the comment section, dude. Sometimes I don't even listen to the video as much as I'm reading the comment section. I really wonder, man. So I was watching a Joe Rogan video today, and he apparently has a plan to he's gonna buy a ranch in Texas.
Okay.
So expand, and then on that ranch, create another show aside from the podcast where they do crazy stuff.
Okay.
That's his idea.
And what do you mean by doing crazy stuff, like experiments or?
He just said, like, we're going to do some crazy stuff and on the ranch. So he said, he was saying it like, I have 3 goals. First goal was to come and set up shop out here. Second goal, it was to, he wants to open a comedy store there, like a comedy theater where you can, comics can perform. And then the third one was him buying a ranch and doing crazy stuff on there and also broadcasting it. But I do feel like because I've been binging old Joe Rogan podcasts. He's gotten old, man. Like physically, and so, dude, when you look at the podcast that he did 6 years ago, he used to be much more of a comic, like a comedian. Yeah. He used to be like this. He would make sounds like this, and he would talk about woos and woo, and like he was super animated, like a comic. And then you look at him now, he's like. So, what do you think happened with the election? Like, he's gone from, he's much more, I don't know, maybe he's
gotten too big, maybe. Because now he's more like doing interviews, and his guests are the star because he can get those guests coming, like a Kanye West or, for instance, lots of people have come there.
It's
now.
more interview than podcast now.
Yeah. Do you think Donald Trump will go there?
Fuck, I would love that. I would love.
Because Joe Rogan wants to do that too, I think.
Oh, dude, he would do it. Joe Rogan would do it in a heartbeat. But
could you imagine Donald Trump and Joe Rogan? That would be the craziest podcast ever.
Fuck, man. I'm getting a mental erection right now. That would be
sharing stories he shouldn't. And
I would build a whole like event around watching that podcast. I would set it up like a UFC title fight. Not that I'm into UFC, but like the World Cup finale, Game 7 of the NBA Finals. I would like that would be amazing. Then again, I remember thinking, what if Kanye West comes on? That would also be amazing, and it was quite. I didn't like it at all.
That's quite lackluster.
I also felt like Joe didn't.
He wasn't invested in it. He didn't want it. He just let Kanye ramble.
Yeah. And he didn't want to like really battle him and. But there's more of that lately. I feel like he used to be much more like, and now. But dude, then again, you know, if you imagine doing over 1,500 podcasts, each 3-4 hours long, I mean, he's 53 now. It's I will always, but I do say I like the old stuff more. I'm curious where this is gonna go, man. I'm very curious. Like I said, this has been. I don't think I've talked this much on a podcast since I started podcasting, aside from the ones with Katya, obviously. And this is more what I like, finding that balance, you know?
Yeah. And then, I think that's what you're good at, right?
I think so, too. But it's like, you know, you get somebody, you know, like I got some big names here, and then you're like, oh, I want to let them talk, you know, get the most out of them. But then again, it defeats the purpose, because then they can just Google an interview by them.
It's just general information, while you actually want to see opinions.
Yeah,
that's the part about podcasts that's so interesting. You're getting different opinions about it, and if you want to just get information, you can just watch general YouTube videos with animations, and it will probably be more of a purpose to you than actually a podcast, I think.
I think so.
Yeah.
Do you need help making better decisions in your life? Are you lacking self-confidence and motivation to get things done? Hire me today and get a direct daily line of communication with me through video chat and audio messages. I operate on a week-to-week basis, so no long-term investment is required. 7 straight days of Viking advice will get you right on track. Email me at lorenz.dries@gmail.com and change your reality. I'm ready whenever you are. See you soon.